what we're dealing with now in 2016 does look really different from people who are now famous and are sharing what they were doing 20 years ago. For one thing, it's much less common. We've looked at the data, and it's much less common for teenagers to have summer jobs. It's now like 1 in 3 teenagers have a summer job, whereas several decades ago it was more like half. So it is true that now fewer people are going to be able to say, for my first 7 jobs I was doing X or Y in the summer, because it's just not as common.
Yeah. So the reason for that is why? Anybody take a guess as to why 1 in 3 teens only are working a summer job these days?
Yeah, well, the main thing seems to be that, with all of this crazy preparation for college, a lot of people are turning their attention to things like volunteering or studying abroad or doing these other extracurriculars that they think will really put them in a good position to get into a competitive college. So it's partly that. The other part is that as the economy has evolved, there also tend to be, we've seen the same pattern in other highly developed countries, that there is less work for less skilled workers. So, whereas in the 70s, there may have been more low-skilled jobs, manufacturing and service type of jobs. Now technology has replaced some of those jobs, and they're just not available for anyone, let alone teenagers just looking for something for the summer.
We're speaking with Maria Lamagna, personal finance reporter at MarketWatch. She's got a piece entitled "What Your First 7 Jobs Say About You." Anybody take a dive on that, about kind of what's reflected about you in there?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just it's kind of an indicator of when you grew up. I think some people tend to think that younger people are lazy or they don't want to work or certain things like that. And I think it's actually just more an indication that the economy itself has changed a lot in the last couple decades. And I don't think it's that teenagers are necessarily wired differently, but it just is a mark of how society has changed. I think it's up for debate whether it's a good or bad thing. I had summer jobs growing up, and I definitely think I learned a lot. But it is the reality that younger kids today are probably not going to have that same experience.